everybody, this is Drifter, and I'm on my first solo Let's Play series. We're going to call this Drifter Plays. I know, creative, right? It's amazing. We are playing Sky Factory 3, which is modded Minecraft. Which, if you guys don't know anything about this mod pack, pretty much you start off in, as you can see, a nice void with an awesome rainbow. Look at this thing. What does it mean? You pretty much start off atop a tree with several items that aren't particularly helpful at the moment, although I do have a donut and some bacon. So, you know, there's that. And your job is to build everything from nothing. Now, it is void all the way down, you know, so if you fall off, you're gonna die. And, you know, full disclosure, we're gonna die a lot. It just happens. Unfortunately, as you guys can see, I am right now rocking the default Steve skin because my internet is not happy and does not want to load my actual skin. I do have an awesome Riddler badge. Check that out. Nice. Alright, so let's get started. First thing we have to do is successfully get down to the one block of grass. Holy crap, that's a little loud. Let's fix that. Options. Music and sounds. Alright, blocks. Let's try 75%. Probably the same thing for that. That was a little on the ridiculous side. There we are. Yeah. I think there are other players in here, but just in case, because I know some of the weird NPCs that pop up have little voice things, although that might be under voice and speech. As our qualify now, you know? Alright, back to the game, because we are professionals. Alright, now this mod pack does have one interesting thing going for it. If you hold the tilde key, which is right beside your 1, has a little Inye thing on it, you know, if you speak Spanish and want to actually write jalapeno correctly, the little tilde key. Hold that down, and it will fail to connect to the server over on OBS. Awesome! Okay. Huh. That's gonna be annoying. Crap. Alright, 1 second, guys, and I will try to resolve some technical issues. Yeesh. Okay, now is the moment of truth. Did I fix tilde? I did! I can feign mine now. Okay, so holding down the tilde when it's not used as a hotkey in another program allows you to break all the connected blocks of the same type with one action. Like so. Oh. Huh. Oh, that's right, you have to be holding an item for it to work. It can't be an empty hand. I'm dumb. Ow! And now I have a broken knee. Alright. Into our E menu. This is not what I look at all. Alright. Well, yeah, first things first, we probably want to get a crafting table. Now we have Tinker's Construct, so we can get my favorite crafting table, the crafting station. The big benefit to the crafting station is you put her beside. Alright, I'm just gonna. Oh, yeah. Professional. If you put like a chest beside this thing, but you know what? Let's put a chest beside this thing just to show you what I mean. And I probably better use this for my wood right now, but it's my wood and I'll cry if I want to. Yeah. Half slabs. But you take a nice little chest like so, slap her down right beside this station, and stick a bunch of junk in it. And then when you go over to the crafting station, you have access to your bunch of junk you stuck in it. Alright, however, the most pressing matter we've got right now is we need to make sure we get more saplings off of this thing. Otherwise, we are screwed, guys. We are absolutely screwed. Though we will live and die in this mod pack by our saplings. Saplings are probably the most important thing early game because we're going to be able to use that to make doit. Not any kind of dirt, doit. It's misspelled there. It should be O-I-R-T. See? Actually, no R in there at all. Just O-I-T. Doit. I'm a loser, baby. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so now we can also tilde the crap out of these things and hope for a sapling. Alright, everyone wish me luck, because otherwise it's a short Let's Play. Ugh! We got 3! We're not screwed! Okay, now, Normally, you'd have to wait for this sapling to fully grow, which, could take a while. I mean, we're lucky. The sun is out. Oh, wow, it's almost noon already. The sun is out. Oh, well, actually, according to my clock, it is 6:07 daytime. Huh. Would have figured that'd be high noon. Oh, well. Luckily, we can make this thing grow a lot faster simply by continually crouching. Oh, that's right. You take that crouch. I'm a teabag the life into you. There we are. And I've now horrified at least half the audience. Okay. I am trapped inside of it. This is what it's like to be a dryad, huh? It's actually kind of cozy. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and tilde the leaves. Vein mine. Got 3 more. Cool. Use this to get more wood. Oh, yeah. You teabag that tree till you get wood, guys. That's how it is done. That is how it is done. More planks. Slap this guy down. And we want to build ourselves a nice big base, because this will be where we're kind of working from. I'm thinking, as I have played this mod pack a few times before, and I keep doing stupid stuff and getting it to crash and then borking my saves. So now I actually bothered to update the thing all the way. Hopefully that should reduce most, if not all, of the little buggies that kept kind of killing me. You know what? I'm lighting up our world. See that? High res right there. That was worth so much to Microsoft, it wasn't even funny. I actually really thoroughly enjoy Minecraft. It's been one of my favorites. It's one of those games it's not one of those off and on games, Sometimes I, you know what, I should have made a second shell. I might want to move this stuff eventually anyway. Bloop, bloop. But yeah, it's one of those games I very often find myself going back to and playing over and over again. Get bored of different things. Like, you know what? I'm gonna load up Minecraft to see what's going on there. So I'm actually a pretty decent builder. Although I found in this mod pack I tend to do mostly just square things out of ease. I don't tend to get too fancy with it until I've got like some jetpacks and some other fun stuff going. Alright, we're almost out of planks. So let's teabag us a tree. Into life. Come, rise tree. Awaken my minion. Grow already. There we are. And we're gonna vein mine us some more of these bad boys. I really should be doing this a lot smarter than I am right now. There's a special tool that'll help me get more saplings, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and build that thing right now. You can build a crook, and you just take sticks, and you make kind of a, what would that be? Number 1 shape. Loch Ness Monster head. Hi Nessie, I'll pet you. But if you do it, if you throw 2 oak wood blocks down, you'll get 16. 16 is enough to make 4 of these bad mamma jammas. 4 of these bad mamma jammas, they're wooden crooks, come together to make the compressed crook. Alright. And that should, no, what am I doing? First you turn it into planks. Then you turn it into slabs. Alright, so our compressed crook here has a higher chance of giving us both apples and saplings. So that'll kind of, oh, you know what, I should not have done that. Well, you know what, the nice thing about this is, if you accidentally make all your stuff into slabs and realize you're dumb, just blah. As I believe I'm going to need 5 more of these things. So, yeah, there's an easier way of doing that. And a smarter man would have. Rawr. Haha! Wooden barrel. This guy is very useful, although we don't really have the stuff for it right now. As the wooden barrel is going to be used for us to make some more dirt. And the way we do that, it's a floaty barrel. Look at it. Yeah, I probably should have put it on the edge there. Whatever. What is done is done. Now, I will give you the keys of life with my knees. Come on. Wakey wakey. Come tree. Hooray! It's now 10:30 sunset. Time is screwy. Okay, wait. Compressed crook. Alright, this thing works with your tilde, your vein miner. There. See that? And we got silkworms. These guys are going to become very useful later on because you can put them into blocks of leaves here, and they will eventually infect it. When they're completely infected, it turns it into string, the kind you get from a spider normally. Apples. Go ahead and eat a little bit, and I will go ahead and move that. I like to have my food over here, my tools over here, and then everything else. Wormies, you can hang out in there. Don't really need you for anything right now. Yay! Alright, we do have more saplings than we have dirt, so it's not a bad time to start showing you guys what I mean with this. You know what? Just so we can get a good view of what's going on here. Yeah, I'm gonna hop up on top of her. Alright, you take a sapling, stick her in there. You got 13% of the way full. So we just fill her all the way up. Should take about 8 of them. And as you can see there, it is now composting dirt. And there's a little percentage bar going up. And when that thing reaches 100%, we have got a working, usable block of dirt. Or doit. You know, whichever you prefer, guys, whichever you prefer. Alright, while we wait for that to go, let's make us another little platform. I'm so dumb. I'm a professional, guys, you believe me, right? Okay. Well, we got that going. Let's slap us some slabs down and find us a good place to build this thing. Normally I like to leave about, yeah, so I'd say double this thing's width. Should work, yeah. Alright, yeah, about 3. So if I use that as a center point, it'd be like 1, 2. This is the segment of the game of the Let's Play where it turns into counting blocks with Drifter. Are you ready, kids? Let's count the blocks today. I always despised those shows as a kid. It's one of those things where I don't know, I think it goes down to the fact that I had a lot of younger sisters, and so you know those shows would come on and they're just so insipid. It didn't help that I was a bright kid to begin with, so I never really got into the whole preschooler, you know, do you see my hand? Where is my hand? Like it's attached to your body, man. Look, if you can't be bothered to find your own freaking hand, I can't help you. You know, you're supposed to be the professional here. I'm just happy to not be crapping in my pants, alright? You find your own freaking hand. Alright, our dirt is done after that strange rant. Which means, wah, and we are now doubling our wood production. Guys, this is progress. And it's raining. Now, if I was hungry, you could actually look up and just eat the rain. But you know what? If I start crouching, if you crouch between them, it'll actually do both of them at the same time. I don't think you have to be looking at them from... No, I know you don't, because I've had them pop up behind me while I was doing that, in the middle of the dark. Alright. Let's wreck my hunger a little bit so I can show you eating the rain. And I just love the sound for it. Alright, we're ready? I don't know if it has to be up to hand or not, but there it is. Aww. Come on. Oh, it worked. I just didn't hear the sound. Darn. It's kind of fun. The guy goes, nom 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 nom. Alright, it's fun in the dumbest way possible, okay? I'll put that caveat down right here, right now. It doesn't take much to amuse me, alright? By now, I think people have come to realize that. I will laugh at just about anything if you give me the option. Alright, so we're going to do what we did on the other side, because I want to keep this, you know, I want to keep this nice and even. It's going to be a big old square slab. But this is going to become our central workstation. Oh, and I screwed that up. To be very careful not to vein mine this one, lest the entire platform would go away and we would die, and I would be sad. How many did I go? 1 out of 3. All right, that seems smart. Yeah, those trees generally go out about 2. And vein mining is nice because it drops all the leaves right there at your feet, so it's not that big an issue. But at the same time, you know, consistency. Plus, I like not having like reducing the chances of losing saplings. Because again, you know, in the early game of this thing, you live and die by your saplings. Although now we have 2 trees down, so, you know, I could still screw up. It's a lot less likely now. Alright, got 24. Oh, well, crap. Well, there's that. Right. These things will also pick up water, which means that they are a great source in the early game for you to get the water you need for all your other crafting. However, right now we do not need water, so well, punch me a barrel. Give me my barrel. Okay, so I'm gonna try and race it and put it down and be like, I got the thing in before you. Or what I can do is just bloop. Oh, well, you know, could have blooped a little better than that, I guess. Let's give me a full block in there so I can see what's going on. That's right. I'm so used to in default, vanilla Minecraft, when you break a slab, when you've placed them together, it converts the thing into a block instead of being just a free-floating slab. And again, we don't want a vein mine here because otherwise we are losing everything. Alright, so here's a little station. And we will throw 8 more of these things in. Get us another piece of dirt to put over there. And I can actually start expanding this thing off that way. So how big do I want to make my central thing? I think last Let's Play I was doing, well, it wasn't really Let's Play. Last playthrough I did about 30. It was like 31, 33. I think 33 because I went off 16 in each direction, which would be 32. But then you consider that it was also, you know, it was a central line based on the initial piece of dirt. So yeah, it'd be like 33. What do we got here? We're cutting with dirt time, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so got a little bit of work there. 7 by 7 on that. For right now, it's probably wiser. Pull out the dirt. Slap us on the tree. Start expanding it. The sun. It's like that scene from The Lion King. Ah, I knew it. No. Something else. Something else. Yeah. It's beautiful. All right. Enough of that, whatever that was. 1, 2, yeah. Another one. Oh yeah, one more. Come on, let's do this thing. It's crouch and go around the edge. It does sadden me that I don't have my actual Minecraft skin because I worked hard on that thing. It doesn't look anything like me, but I enjoy it. And, you know, I think, you know, you see a lot of people's skins in Minecraft. They don't look anything like them. I mean, I don't know, that or, you know, there's a lot more mermaid ladies running around than I was aware of. But, you know, like I'm always saying, the universe is a strange place, so you never know. Oh, hey. I would say vein mining is really good for when you get those giant, you know, the mega trees. Oh, huh. Well, you know, hey. Bloop. I really should make an axe already. Yeah, there really isn't much of a reason not to, so let's go ahead and make us a tool. This stage of the game, we are best off doing ye old axe. There we are. We have us an axe. And then we can take the extras, slap them in there. Now we will eventually probably have some barrels out here just to catch the rain. But not at present. At present, it is much more important that we get our little base set up. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna try and take it out before it's ready. 1 and 2, and that should be good. I'll wind up screwing up my count one of these times, and somebody's gonna be like, "Look at this, Drifter can't even count. He's a terrible gamer." Although, you know, I have never claimed to be a hardcore gamer. So I have lived with hardcore gamers. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't think I have that kind of dedication. You know, crucify me as a casual if you need to. It's honestly no skin off my nose. Never really cared about labels and such, you know. I just do. There we are. Bloop. There's gonna be a lot of blooping, by the way. Hope you guys don't mind. That being said, though, I am always open to suggestions on things I should try, things to make what I'm doing better, because I am also by no means a professional. I am right now doing this as a hobby, because I find it fun, you know? Slap this in there. I am trying to make a concerted effort to not leave you guys with a bunch of dead air. So there's that, which is, you know, actually a little bit more difficult considering I don't have Daniel here to bounce stuff off of. You know, Xanders, whatever you want to call him. I know you want to call him Xanders. That's his name. Yes, I call myself the Drifter. You can call him the Xanders, or just Xanders. Still feel like that's a little on the loud side. I don't know. I'll check it at the end of the recording, because, you know, I think we have enough time to finish this off. Have at least our first little platform done before we call it an episode. But yeah, this is really about what there is to the beginning. The beginning of the game is a lot slower than the rest of it, just because you are building everything from scratch. Actually, no, that didn't need to be that. It needs to be you. Give me the slab. Yay! Half the time when you try and hit something like that, it winds up flying off into the void. Say no. Those are resources and supplies. I needed those things. Rar. 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 And rar. Yeah. So we got our rars down. We're good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hit F7. Now these little X's show you where a monster can possibly spawn. Which, by the way, I'm not sure if I went over that, is why we're using half slabs on the bottom. Monsters can't spawn on the world's trying to kill me. Monsters can't spawn on the top halves of half slabs. Now, if the half slab is up, actually I should put this down because I'm not sure if they can spawn on top of saplings, but I've not had it happen. Also, the way the game does monster spawning, it tries to spawn it within so many outside of so many blocks of you. I think it gives you like 25 or 30, something like that. I used to know the exact number. Actually, I think the achievement book has the exact number in it. It tells you like make a thing, you know, X many blocks away. And the reason is because of the way the spawning algorithm works. Now, there's a few neat things about the monster spawning algorithm that actually will become useful later on. And that is the way Minecraft spawns monsters. It goes from the bottom of the world, and it works its way up. So, for efficiency's sake, you want to build your mob grinders down as close to the void as you can get. Alright, am I too far away from these guys? Come, little guys! What about you? Now you're getting it. This is teabagging at a distance. Come on, you. There we are. This might be the last. Oh, I threw it. Will or crook? Nope. That is actually the other reason to make a compressed crook instead of going for just a regular one. It lasts a lot longer. Yes, you're going to wind up using it a lot. So if you're not sitting there and going back and, you know, if you don't want to have to go back and make a bunch of them all the time, it's better to just take the 4, turn to 1. I don't know if it's more efficient, if you get more uses out of it that way or not, but you know, I'm not even that worried. We'll just, there's the sound. I talked through it though. I want to hear the nom nom noise. It's so delightfully weird. It's the kind of thing that makes me giggle. Alright, I'm not ashamed. I say that might be a tacit admission of shame. Who knows? Psychology is a strange thing, and I did not go to college, so I didn't study it. You guys are surprised, right? Ah, I did it again. I'm so good at this game. Watch me screw up. Oh, you know what? That's probably more than I need. Although I will be expanding it out even further later on. Before I end the episode, I want to get this thing built. I'm going to run over time now. As I was told, we try to keep these things to half an hour, which is a little small, I feel, for a Minecraft thing. So I might wind up using like editing breaks, that kind of thing. That way, not every episode is me sitting here doing this the whole time. But, you know, for a first episode, it's not a bad way of introducing you guys to some of the basic mechanics and getting kind of the, you know, your day one survival stuff sorted out. As yeah, if you guys do want to try out this mod pack, it is available, still available through the old Feed the Beast launcher. But the easiest way to find it now is the Twitch app, which used to be the Curse app. Anybody that's played World of Warcraft and did any kind of mods, that kind of thing, is by now pretty familiar with Curse and their interface. But yeah, all the Feed the Beast mind packs, yes, all the Feed the Beast mod packs are now being hosted through that application. So that's like an easy place to go and get all of it, and it does all of your updating and stuff for you. I think you may have to manually tell it to update, which is a problem because I'm constantly fighting with my internet and the fact that, you know, drifters poor folk, alright? I don't often have a whole lot of money, so when the internet peoples decide that I owe them extra money on my internet for arbitrary reasons, I'm usually like, you guys think I'm made of money or something? Come on now. It's like, look at me. Do you honestly think I have any money at all? Alright, so we have got ourselves a nice, big, old slab to work on. This is a little smaller than I like, so I think in between episodes I'm going to expand her out. Her is my default pronoun, by the way. Just kind of get used to that. Any inanimate object, hey, there's the words, kind of defaults to she in my brain. No idea why. It's just the way my brain works. You know? Or it doesn't, depending on popular opinion. Ha! Why, thank you, tree. I appreciate you growing right there. Not that I'm going to need you at the moment. Alright, so that being said, I think you get the main. Oh look, our rain went away. I think you guys get the main idea for the core loop for the very beginning. When you first start off, you want to make yourself a nice platform to work on, and I like to keep all of my major stuff nice, nice and right here in the center. So eventually, I'll be moving my tree farm out somewhere else. But it's nice to have kind of a central location that you bring all your stuff back to, and you have all of your, your machines and your tools going. You know, that way you go out to gather resources, you bring it all back, and then the stuff you've built on other little areas comes back. I like to do separate pads as well. I don't know if a lot of people do that, or if they do want to do one giant interconnected thing. But I kind of like doing like floating pads that are connected by a bridge. Because you know what, if we're going to be in the void, just floating in the air, I think it's kind of cool to have that, separate like islands sort of thing going on. And eventually when we get enough resources and we got enough spare extra blocks to play with, we're going to turn this thing into something pretty cool. I haven't fully decided on what I want to do as a design just yet. I'm kind of feeling maybe like an airship colony, like an airship flotilla, and everything's connected by bridges, but I don't know. We don't really have the resources to start that, and the sun's coming up, so it's about to get spoopy back in here. Oh yeah, I used that term, guys. See, I've been on the internet. I'm not that old. I'm old. Okay, so all that said and done, I think I'm going to call this the end for episode 1. As always, guys, if you enjoyed what we're doing, feel free to like and subscribe. Your standard YouTube rant. You can find my Twitter handle at the outro screen, or it might be on the screen right now through the power of editing that someone else is doing. because I both like the tools and am too lazy. Whee! Anyway, feel free to subscribe to me on Twitter. Send me your suggestions, your comments. I typically read my Twitter, usually near the end of the day, each day, that sort of thing, after I've done doing all my little Drifterian adventure things. And I will look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Peace out.